Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Clint Rawlings, Grayson came by Shawn Brady's Brandon Beamer office on Thursday, August 17, and pressed the new police commissioner to arrest Paulina Price, according to Days of Our Lives spoilers. Clint said it was for assault and showed Shawn a video of Paulina poking him hard at the press conference when Shawn questioned it on Thursday's Days edition. The acting mayor even had a medical report that noted his bruising, but Shawn said it was a waste of money and that he preferred to help true victims. Clint refused to take no for an answer and informed Shawn that if he didn't have Paulina in handcuffs by the end of the day, he would lose his job. Meanwhile, Belle Brady, Martha Madison, paid a visit to Abe Carver, James Reynolds, at his request and discovered he required assistance resuming his mayoral duties. When Paulina arrived, she apologized for forcing Abe to return to work before he was ready, saying she felt bad because he'd done it to rescue Sweet Bits. However, Abe contended that this was bigger than the bakery because Clint was such a jerk who abused his position of authority. Clint, according to Belle, would likely continue to utilize the media against Abe, which may lead to his organizing a recall or simply running against Abe in a few months. Fortunately, Belle eventually devised a strategy that may perhaps remove Clint from power. Back at Shawn's office, he whined to Belle about how working for Clint would be difficult. Shawn, Belle implied, wouldn't have to worry about it for much longer. On Thursday's episode of Duo, Abe and Paulina summoned Clint, who felt this was to acknowledge that he belonged in the mayoral race. Instead, Abe declared that he would return to the office of mayor for the purpose of appointing his successor. Clint was taken aback when Abe announced the appointment of Mayor Paulina Price. After updating Shawn about her new Paulina strategy, Belle received a phone call from John Black, who informed her of Victor's tragic end. Sandra Cook, Paul Telfer, pressed Chloe to accept his marriage proposal at The Spectator, but she wanted more time. When Justin Kyriakis, Waddy Kurth, called to inform him of Victor's death, Xander struggled with some difficult feelings. It was difficult knowing Victor died believing Xander was the same nasty thug he was when he first arrived in town. Xander remembered how he used to want Victor's respect and tried to hurt him when he didn't get it. Despite saving Xander's life, Victor humiliated him by forcing him to work as a gardener. On Thursday's Days episode, Chloe soothed Xander with a hug because he loved Victor despite their differences. Xander joked about her accepting his proposal when Chloe asked what she could do, but he knew she'd accept for the wrong reasons if she said yes right now. Xander simply wanted some alone time, so Chloe told him she loved him on her way out. When Xander was on his own, he remembered Victor calling him a true Kyriakis and that he was proud of it. Victor's death was also announced to Kate Roberts Brady, Lauren Koslow, and Roman Brady, Josh Taylor, at the pub. Kate sobbed about her tangled relationship with Victor and reminisced about their wonderful times together. Although Roman was her true love, Kate referred to Victor as a kindred soul and believed there would never be another Victor Kyriakis. Roman thought Kate should call Philip and inform him of Victor's plane disaster, but Kate responded there was no way in hell she was doing so. Kate thought that because Philip was stronger, he would insist on mourning with his family. That was a concern since Philip may be prosecuted for faking his own death and putting Brady Black, Eric Martsolf, on the hook. Even if Philip was able to avoid prosecution by claiming mental illness, Kate was concerned that Brady would go after him like he did Kristen Dinmore recently. Victor was a high-profile individual involved in a worldwide news story, Roman said, and Kate couldn't keep him in the dark. Kate disagreed since she had an agreement with Philip's mental facility to keep him safe. Nonetheless, Kate eventually looked up Philip's contact information and realized she needed to contact him. On Thursday's episode of Days, Steve Johnson pretended Victor's outcome wasn't so horrible after all the misery he'd caused in his life. When Kayla Johnson, Mary Beth Evans, informed Steve that Victor's loved ones were in mourning, he assured her that he felt sympathy for them. Steve recalled how Victor hired him to do his dirty work, which led to the beginning of his love affair with Kayla. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Victor will continue to be remembered in Salem, so expect more flashbacks and recollections. Sloan Peterson, Jessica Surfety, will make a confession during the week of August 21 to 25, according to Days of Our Lives spoilers. Sloan's shame may cause her to almost tell Eric Brady, played momentarily by Jason Gerhardt, the truth about the paternity lie. Sloan's preparations, however, will be disrupted by an unexpected interruption. This could be owing to the disaster that Days spoilers predict Sloan and Eric will endure. Diva Oil fans will see a devastating outcome for Eric and Sloan, therefore Sloan is about to have a horrible miscarriage. Sloan may lose the baby and become distraught for a variety of reasons. Sloan wanted to start a family with her new fiancé, but she also wanted to relieve her guilt and give Eric another child to replace the one she was withholding from him. Sloan has no one but Eric since her parents have died and Colin Bedford, Jasper Newman, is in prison. That's why Sloan was so eager to get pregnant, so it'll be a shattering blow if this kid doesn't survive. YADDS to learn what happens next on Days of Our Lives. Sloan may endure cramping and double over in discomfort before she can reveal anything. Sloan's confession could be put on hold as Eric brings her to the hospital to be checked out. Days teasers indicate that some bad news is on the way, so Eric and Sloan appear to be in for a big loss together. That could make Sloan feel as if she can't survive without Eric's help, giving her yet another reason to remain silent about altering with all of the DNA results. Naturally, depending on how things play out, Sloan may try to conceal her loss from Eric. Sloan can't keep that a secret forever, but she might keep it to herself. Nonetheless, Days spoilers indicate that Eric will confront this catastrophe as well, so it sounds like a dreadful situation that he'll endure with Sloan. It could be a means to bring Eric and Sloan closer together. All of this may add to Sloan's guilt, as she will not be providing Eric with a substitute kid for Nicole Walker's, Ariane Zucker child. Eric may convince Sloan that they can try again at some point, but Sloan may not want to go through this again. Regardless, Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that disaster is on its way to Salem, so stay tuned for more information. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.